Ready?
Yeah.
Right. Hi, I'm Andrina, and I'm a successful candidate of losing weight and thankfully getting the surgery to do the rest. I've always been a big girl, and it's not really bothered me much until 2007, when friends went to Weight Watchers and didn't ask me, and I thought, you know what, I can do this and I can do it on my own. And it took, I would say, a couple of years, but I've now lost 140 pounds, 10 stone, and it's all through diet and hard work. And I've got to say, if I can do it, oh boy, anybody can do it, because I'm not the most strong-willed person in the world. But once you get started and you keep going, I'll tell you what, the rewards are really interesting. And how this weight loss surgery came about, I went to my nurse for an asthma check, which I also have to say I no longer have asthma. And she suggested that, I told her that I was doing quite well, but I was really unhappy with the wobbly bits, as we call them. And she suggested I go and see my doctor, who referred me to go to St John's. I waited a year there to see a surgeon, and then I waited about another 8 months to see a psychiatrist, and then got told it would probably be about another year. But luckily for me, I got referred to the Golden Jubilee and Dr. Vadodaria, and from then went really, really quickly. And I have to say, everything was explained in simple terms for us to understand what was going to happen and how things went. And I have to say, although I was really nervous, I was really quite excited. And I was very fortunate. I was able to get, up till now anyway, 2 lots. I got a lower body lift in the first lot, which I can't say wasn't a little bit sore, because it was, but totally controlled under painkillers. But the results, honest, when everything come off, although there's still a bit of swelling, you can still see the results. And then maybe about 9 weeks later, I went back in and I got my lower arms done and an inner thigh lift. And that to me was like Christmas. You have no idea what my arms were like. They are so much better. I am such a happy person. And as for the scanning, that's nowhere near as bad as I expected. Nowhere near as bad. I am so happy. And I have to say, if anybody has the chance of using Mr. Vadodaria, please do. He is absolutely wonderful, not only with his manner and understands how you feel, but his workmanship, I mean, it is amazing. You have to see, I mean, my scars are amazing, and we're 6 months down the line, and I'm so happy. Thank you all very much. I hope this helps.
Just tell me about your asthma and how you managed with diet, exercise and weight control to get rid of it completely.
I never actually put the asthma with the weight, if I'm honest. I didn't. But as the weight started to come off, I started to use the inhaler less and less. I still used the one in the morning, but the one I had to use for an emergency, if I was getting breathless, was getting less. And every time I was going to the asthma nurse, she was telling me, that's fine, just keep using the brown one, don't use the blue. But as the weight came off, I was finding that even using the brown one, I didn't, and doing the exercise, I did build that up. I started very slowly at the beginning. As you can imagine, going to the gym as a big woman, there is some strange looks. But, you know, you go in and you do 20 minutes and come out, nobody's really interested. I now do a 2-hour class. Don't need the inhaler at all.
There are so many women and also men who are looking for a kind of a shortcut of getting gastric bypass and gastric bending surgery. Tell me what made you took a long route of getting your body weight optimized by sheer hard work and discipline about what you eat. Just take me through that.
For me, I did the diet and exercise. The gastric band, I didn't even really give a thought. I just think at the end of it, with the gastric band, I don't know if you would ever have a normal life as such. You know, are you restricted all the time that you can only eat? Whereas my way, you know, if we had a special occasion coming up and we were all going out for something to eat, it wasn't a problem. I could then incorporate it into my life. Whereas now, my life is still my life. If I had the band, I think my life would revolve around the band, whereas now my life revolves around me. I control it. I like to be in control. I do.
Yeah, it's very lovely. Are you happy for this clip art to be uploaded on a YouTube so that people can understand your reason for weight loss and the kind of your feeling about the reconstructive surgery following that? Are you happy for that?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think it is helpful?
I know what it was like for me when I was thinking about it. I did go on the internet and I was looking. I was wanting to get feedback from people that had it before. You know, was it worth the risks? So I did the research. So I think in return, you know, if you take something out, you have to put something back. So yep, yep.
Okay, good.